Tell me this, Topsy. You were a wing with a particular skill set, and to the uneducated eye, i.e., everyone who doesn't play professional rugby, you had an air of unpredictability about you. When you're playing, and that is the perception of Marcus Smith. Everyone raves on about Marcus Smith that he's not a machine 10. He's an unpredictable 10. He pulls rabbits out of hats. He does this, blah, blah, blah. You know where I'm going with this. When you're one of his teammates, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because I knew England players who weren't comfortable with Jason Robinson at 15. Loved him on the wing, but they were not comfortable because they would say, you can't run anything off Jason at 15 because he doesn't know what he's going to do. So how do we live with this? How do we maximize our efforts collectively with a complete individual like Jason, or maybe the same goes for Marcus Smith? I don't know what your take as an experienced pro would be on that.
Yeah, so I'd say it's a brilliant thing, because you understand within that unpredictability, whatever you want to call it, there is creativity there that is only going to benefit you. So say for me as a winger, I basically wouldn't leave him alone in a game. I would be on his inside shoulder. I'd be on his outside shoulder. I'd be getting in front of the 9 to support him after line breaks, because essentially I would anticipate that every time he has the ball, he's either going to create a hole for me to go through, or he's going to go through himself. So there is always going to be opportunity. He's always going to be looking to create. And if I'm on my heels, like even for crossfield kicks and things like that off penalty advantage, you just always have to be ready to go. And I think that's, if he's going to be England's starting 10 now going forward for the next year or two and beyond, that's the mentality that England have to approach the game. We are always ready to go. It is always on. And we do, as we've seen glimpses of through Six Nations earlier this year, into the summer and into the autumn, we need to be a team that attacks first, that throws the first shot, that if it's on from 70, 80, we go, because that is the mentality that Marcus has. So I think that going forwards, it is something for the team to get on board with. And actually, it will suit the rest of the back line, because if you look at the steps that Northampton Saints, for example, have taken as well over the last year, even with Finn Smith at 10, they'll score tries from anywhere. Finn Smith will cross kick. Finn Smith will make a half break. He'll put somebody else through a gap. So it's just understanding that although they are different 10s in terms of maybe how they approach the game, the bottom line is these guys want to attack. They want to play. They want to keep the ball in hand. So if they've got the ball, figure out how I get the best advantage out of that, and let's go for it. You know, we're not a conservative team anymore. We're a foot down. Let's go for the opposition from wherever it is.